the idea of field day, of course, is to try and operate for 24 hours without relying on the commercial infrastructure. So part of that is providing our own emergency power. So everything that we're running here on site is being run from our generators, and in some cases, for some of our bonus points, we use things like solar power. Then BC Ambulance here also is on site. This is an emergency exercise, so we have the RCP, the Surrey Fire Department, and BC Ambulance involved here with their special event vehicle. And BC Ambulance actually right now is providing us with internet connectivity.
It has been an interesting experience for us. It's each year it gets bigger and better than the last time, and this is no exception this year. We've got a bunch of things that we didn't have before that's allowed us to you know, do a better job. And the weather was a real challenge this year, for sure, with heavy rainfall and cloudy skies and some windy periods that we had to deal with. But we seemed to come through it okay, and now today we're into the takedown phase. So we're hoping that the rain will hold off so that we don't.
Our 110-foot tower. It was a donation from TELUS. And it is built on a trailer, built to crank up, and unfortunately with power we don't have to crank it up by hand. But right now it's our highest and our most versatile tower, because we can crank this up and really make a difference in the number of contacts that we get, simply because of the height. On top right now, the big antenna is a 40-meter beam, 40-meter Yagi. And on top of that is the VHF 6-meter beam.
Bandpass filters. This time bandpass filters in use on HF, and also a triplexer that allows us to put several stations on the same antenna at the same time. So that's been a big advantage. In previous years we've had to separate them, and only one radio could go on one antenna. So you've heard about the big tower that we've had for a couple of years, and we've got the 40-meter beam on there that also does 10, 15, and 20, and that supplements the smaller tower that we've had in use for a number of years.
Okay, on station 1 here we have Jim V7FO, and Jim right now is working CW as well on 15 meters. Last couple hours of the contest, so we're going to try and get just a few more QSOs. Jim's a real old hand at this, a very experienced contester, won lots of awards, and been involved in a lot of the fields in Canada. We have Mike V7ACM. Right now he's working CW on 20 meters and making a lot of contacts. Mike's a very experienced contester, so he really helps us in our score. Queuing up.
6 meters, hoping that 6 meters opens up in the last hour of field day, and we could get some extra QSOs on 6 meters. So good.
Message from. So we went out to Fred's truck where he has his IC7000. It has a decoder on it for RTTY, so I videotaped it and Fred read it while we were watching the message come up. So I'm now transcribing what we recorded onto my iPad so that we'll have the message separately.
Mode that they use now, besides PSK and RTTY, and the message you're seeing on the screen is the W1AW message from Newington, Connecticut.
CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. Victor Echo 7, Lima Sierra Yankee, CQ Field Day.
Oscar 52.
Oscar 52?
Yeah. It's a UV satellite.
Uh-huh.
So we're going up on U, down on V.
Yep.
So it's a crossband contact.
Field day, Whiskey 0, November Tango, Whiskey 0, November Tango, Field day, Whiskey 0.
Yeah, big finish. Did better than 1,200 Qs.
Fortunately, the weather hasn't been as good as it could be for the end of June. Had to put up with a fair bit of rain for setup, and hopefully today on Sunday for takedown it'll stay dry. But in any case, we're having fun, and it's a good exercise.
Okay, but that's connected. This is here.